Good afternoon, this is Kathy Chavers, Tribal Chair from Bois, Forte, giving you an update today. My update's earlier due to the holiday of Thanksgiving, so with that I'd like to say that currently Bois, Forte has 3 active cases. We've got 2 new cases and 1 case that we still have, and those are all 3 in Vermilion. So the contact tracing's been done, and everybody is in isolation, or the contacts for quarantine, so we're making sure that those protocols are being followed. Also, just an update with regards to Governor Walz made an announcement the other day regarding a COVID-19 exposure notification mobile app that's now available in Minnesota. And Minnesota now joins more than 20 other states and territories that are using secure, anonymous technology to help slow the spread of COVID-19. It is a voluntary, anonymous application that will alert a user if another user with whom they've had close contact with during the virus infectious period tests positive for COVID-19. People can learn more about the app on the COVID Aware Minnesota website and download it from the Google Play or App Store. The governor also announced today, which is Tuesday, a support program, or a proposal for a support program, which he's going to be working with the legislature on to help the small businesses that are being affected, the restaurants and some of the things, the recent shutdowns that have been implemented for the bars and restaurants. And so he's going to try to keep small businesses afloat by providing some direct aid to businesses through Business Assistance Program, waive some state and regulatory fees for bars, restaurants, event centers, craft breweries, and more, establish a eviction moratorium so small businesses can stay in their locations. He would also like to support workers struggling to get by extending unemployment benefits for an additional 13 weeks, helping as many as 100,000 workers whose benefits currently end next month. And then also provide a $500 one-time emergency payment to struggling families. And then he wants to help Minnesota families put food on the table by establishing a one-time grant to restaurants to provide food for healthcare workers, homelessness shelters, and long-term care facilities, and provide a tax credit for businesses that donate food that would otherwise spoil or be thrown away. The governor will continue to work with agencies, stakeholders, and legislators on additional measures. But right now I would say contact your legislators and work with them on trying to get this proposed package to pass and to help those businesses out. Also, we can do our part as people on the outside and not having the legislative authority by ordering out at some of these restaurants. We all are suffering during these times, but a lot of these small businesses are family-owned businesses, and we want to try to support them and help them as best as we can. So please support our local businesses also if you can. December 9th is the date that we will be distributing food boxes to our elders in the Bemidji area, Mountain Iron area, at the Bois store in Vermilion and Tower, and then also at the dam in Orr. These will be boxes of autumn food boxes that they have labeled, and also some other items that are for the elders. So those will be done December 9th. We're getting a flyer developed, and we'll be distributing at Bemidji at the back of the parking lot at Target in Bemidji, and the Mountain Iron City Hall, Bois store, and the dam. December 9th, mark that on your calendars. Our tiny home project has been delayed. The tiny home project manufacturer has experienced some COVID issues there, so our tiny homes are not here yet. They were supposed to be here on the 16th, so we just have to wait until things run their course there, and hopefully we'll get them by mid-December. Right now, Bois Forte also has put in place virtual notary, and the contact for that is Nikki Irving, and she's at the Bois Forte Tribal Government Office here at 218-757-3261. She can notarize documents through virtual video, so please call her if you need something notarized. We still have programs available till the end of the month, and we have our chat program, which is a community housing assistance program which takes care of back rent, electric bills, water and sanitation bills, heating and mortgage, and insurance. We also have our laptop program right now. We're out of laptops, but we've ordered more, so we're just waiting for them to come in. We are totally currently out, but we do ask that you still apply, and we are doing a waiting list for these laptops when they come in. We right now do not have a date when they will arrive. We have our COVID Energy Assistance Program that is still in place, and that's through Leanne Hoffman and Travis Vaki. And we also have our food programs where we're distributing food either through the AEOA office when they send boxes up, or our elders program for getting food out to our elders. So we still continue with those. The school board met Nett Lake School, grades K through 6 here in Nett Lake, had a school board meeting on Monday, and they are going to go distance learning till January 4th to kind of give a break, I guess, for the pandemic and spreading of the virus. They are, however, bound by law to stay open for providing daycare for healthcare and emergency personnel like fire, ambulance. So if you have children in Nett Lake and are qualified under one of those, they still remain open to provide that care. I also want to say that our Boys and Girls Clubs, there's a meeting held today, which is Tuesday, with regards to our Head Start and Boys and Girls Club. Right now, because we're talking about having coverage for non-health related and non-emergency staff, that the Boys and Girls Club will be open from drop-off time at 7:45 a.m. and pick-up time till 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday. And so that will be for those families that have that are Bois Forte employees for Fortune Bay business, the stores, the C store and the Y store, and the tribal government. Those are the individuals that can go to the Boys and Girls Club. The reason we have to limit that is because we cannot have a large group of kids at the club, so those individuals that don't fit in those categories, we're sorry, but we can only take a certain amount of children, and workers will get a priority if there's no daycare available for them or for someone to watch the kids. They will be doing homework help with some of the kids, so that will be very helpful. The Boys and Girls Club received a Minnesota COVID Food Fund grant, where every Friday a bag of food will be available for those families with children in the Boys and Girls Clubs. Please contact Wendy in Nett Lake or Jesse in Vermilion to sign up. And you do have to pick up the food bags, they will not be delivered. Also, the Head Start daycare, we did announce that they were going to close until January 4th. Well, a determination was made today that the managers are going to report to work on Monday, November 30th, and they are going to be contacting parents and explain their plan that they're going to have in place until Christmas break. And then they would resume services beginning Tuesday, December 1st. So what they're doing is they're going to meet on the 30th, and they're going to contact parents, and on December 1st, they will resume their Head Start daycare for employees. They're trying to help families out so they don't have to miss work or use leave for working parents, and so the staff has asked to work, and so we will honor that request. Right now we have people working in our conference room packaging wild rice. We were talking about doing a rice distribution with some mental health packets, which include sage and sweetgrass, along with Bois Forte masks. The packing is going to be 3 pounds of wild rice. We came up with that amount with our COVID funding we used to purchase green rice and process it. And now we're just waiting for the masks to arrive and finish packaging of all the rice, and then those packets will be mailed to individuals. If you have post office boxes, you need to contact the Bois Forte Tribal Government and let them know we need a physical address as to where that rice can be delivered to. So, Also, we have a holiday schedule coming up, which is Thanksgiving. We will be closed half a day tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th, and we'll be closed all day on Thursday and Friday the 26th and 27th. We ask that everyone help your neighbors and also our elders, and to be safe in doing your meals this year, because you've heard on the news about not gathering and having large families or anybody from outside your home. Limit the number of people. Of course, it's going to be hard, but the news has been saying that every day. But what our community health nurse and other medical professionals are saying, that during these holiday seasons and gathering in groups or whatever, be careful with your get-togethers, because within your own homes, it's somebody that you feel is safe that may give you the virus. So please be cautious. Also, I wanted to say that the vaccine, I was on a meeting today with the Great Lakes Area Tribal Health Board, and the Indian Health Service Bemidji Area Office director was on, and his name is Daniel Fry. And on December 10th, there will be, the Food and Drug Administration will be meeting, and it's a public meeting regarding the vaccine. And then from there, if they approve it for that to be distributed, then it has to go to another group for one more approval. Once that's done, Bemidji area does have a plan in place for those tribes that have chosen to use Indian Health Service for the vaccine distribution. And Mr. Fry did say that which Bois Forte has picked Indian Health Service as our vaccine distributor. Once they receive the vaccines, which they do not know yet any dates or amounts, they don't feel we'll get 100% of the vaccine, maybe 50% of the need, or 60, we just don't know. But once they get that vaccine, they will be, they do have a site at the Cass Lake Hospital that have the ultra cold freezers, and then Bemidji will be distributing those vaccines to the sites immediately. And they will also be for the sites, because Bemidji handles Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa, they will also be flying some of the vaccines out to Michigan. So we'll try to keep you updated on that, but December 10th is the FDA meeting, and it is public regarding the vaccine, and we know that a lot of people are scared of the vaccine or say they're not going to get it because it has been kind of fast-paced, but it will help, I believe, curb the virus. But you know, it's an individual choice for you. So basically, you know, make a wise decision what you feel is best for yourself and your family. And on behalf of the Bois Forte Tribal Council, I'd like to say Happy Thanksgiving to you all. And we will be back now next week on Thursday. And I really want to say, use your masks, social distance, wash your hands, don't be in large groups, watch your gatherings, and have an enjoyable and safe Thanksgiving holiday. Chimik Witch, thank you, see you next week.